in helping Dad write this book and providing examples, what has been kind of the most, impactful experience of this for you? Like, what are you able to kind of reflect on that you were able to provide for the book?
I think one thing that my parents, they said, but I didn't really, sometimes they can tell you things and you don't really realize it until you're doing it yourself. But one thing that they always said is that parenting does not stop when your child turns 18. And now I have a 19-year-old and I'm recognizing how much that's very true. And so I loved going through this process of writing the book. It helped me reinforce, like when I would come up with stories of how we would instill those principles in our children. Sometimes I would say, oh, we don't do that. Oh, wait, well, yes, we do. And then I would have a story and it would reinforce it for me. Okay, I need to remember, because you do forget. Sometimes you get swept up in the moment. Things are difficult. It's stressful when you're in the middle of parenting. We have every age in our house, but just reminding myself even of the stories that we have done it, or seeing the stories my dad and my parents and my grandparents have done it. And then just really getting that reinforcement of how we parent children as they're growing up and they're becoming their own people, their own adults. Like, it's still a process in there. And so we do talk about that in the book. I think it's so vital. A lot of people dismiss that part, and it's very, very important. They always said, Dad, didn't you guys usually say it's like the most important parenting part? It's a different kind because you're having to be hands off, but also there when your kid needs you, and you need to help guide them through those years. And we're actually to listen now, and it's like, okay, yes, this is what they meant. I totally see it. And we also see parents that just take their hands off, like, you're 18, you graduated high school,
you're out.
Bye. And that's not really what kids want or need.
That's right. You can't take your hands off. And not only that, but we did. My wife and I will both protest that the ages between, let's say, 17, 18, and 23 or so, when the most crucial of life decisions are being made, that's when they need your parenting, but in a totally different way. More as a counsel, more as an encourager, more as a walk with you kind of thing, more as hey, here's a red flag you may not have thought of, or something like that. We felt like we did much more. We only had 2 children, Sarah and our son Luke, but we felt like we did all of our parenting between 18 and 22. It was like,
So you're telling me that me right now, as a mom of a 3 and a 2-year-old, I'm not making the most important decision whether or not they should be starting ballet or soccer right now, and if I need to keep up with the Joneses and all this. You're telling me I'm doing this wrong. Maybe I should read the book again.